All right, so Nick Raketa is still live at this moment. I'm going to do like a shorts video or something that links to the re-upload when he's finished with the stream and it gets re-uploaded. He just did a 2 hour long interview with Vic Mignogna and it was freaking amazing. Vic is a really down to earth, really humble, extremely pious person. I don't mean pious like holier than thou. I mean he really believes. And just 2 hours of people throwing compliments his way, and not once did he get a big head. That's just incredible. Yeah, for those who aren't aware, he is engaged in a defamation lawsuit against the Funimation company, who is best known for doing the English overdub for Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball Z, as well as Dragon Ball Super, FMA Brotherhood, and a bunch of other stuff. Just about anybody who watches anime has probably seen a Funimation dub if they've watched it in English. And unfortunately, this guy, who was the voice of Edward Elric, the voice of Broly, was accused of sexual harassment. However, if you go through the depositions that were done, you go through the manner in which Funimation defamed him, that he is now suing them for. Not only do they not have a leg to stand on, but their story changed several times, and you've got a bunch of people that basically have no connection to the dude making claims as if they knew him personally. Probably tomorrow there will be like a short upload that will include a link to the full interview once Nick has that up. Shout out to Raketa Law for setting up the GoFundMe that allowed Vic to have a means to attempt to clear his name. It's not necessarily going entirely in Vic's favor at any given point. However, he has been able to, through all of this, manage to actually continue to work. His convention appearances are basically his bread and butter at this point, even if he can't get work in the mainstream anime overdub community. Vic's also an amazingly huge Star Trek fan. He has his own fan series online that I believe it was called Star Trek Continued, and just a really interesting guy. The long and short of the thing is, here is this mildly conservative, very devout Christian working amongst a bunch of Hollywood wannabes from Texas. Just the loony left is what they turned out to be. And, you know, for whatever reason, in 2019, they went whole hog on trying to claim things about this dude that just honestly, the story does not stack up. So, you know, 2 years after that, it's still going. The guy's got a rabid fan base. So shout out to Nick for hooking him up with that. Raketa Law is the name of his channel. Nick shattering frickin' records, apparently, or something. He had, I think 5.3K was his maximum concurrent viewers. 5,300 people in this chat room. Of them, there were about, at present, I believe there's like 23 dislikes. 23, like just 23 to 5.1K. Over 5,000 people smashed the like button on that stream just during the time that Vic was there. Now Nick's on there reading super chats, and he's got a deal where he takes a shot for every 1,000 likes he gets, so he's got 5 shots coming up in a minute. And of course, he promised Vic, since Vic's a recovering alcoholic, he promised not to drink on the stream or anything, and so you could see Nick's cheeks getting red after a while, but he's a whiskey man. So Nick's show is Law-Splaining the Interwebs. It is really good too. He not just the live streams, but the content that he puts out, because he does tend to be very objective and non-biased. Although he will, of course, also inject his opinion, but he'll be very clear that it's his opinion. But basically, Nick is a lawyer. He works for a small cell phone law firm in Minnesota, and has become friends with Vic Mignogna's defamation case legal team, and has given them some spotlight and time to speak as well. And in doing so, has accrued himself quite the following, and well-deservedly so. So I'll cut it short there. We're pushing 5 minutes on me just shooting the shouting the praises of this, but it was a really phenomenal interview. Vic seems like a really cool guy. I can see why some people might be slightly put off, just if he's an exuberant, almost childlike person in a lot of ways. And to the cynical, that would be a target. That's what it is. So like I said, probably tomorrow, whenever the re-upload is completed from on Nick's end with YouTube, as soon as there's a link to that, I'll go ahead and make a short and put that up as well. Or go to the Raketa Law channel and see if it's up for yourself. I'm going to set this uploading, and who knows how long this is going to take to upload. But anyways, it's been a phenomenal night. I feel uplifted just listening to the things that were said there. It was really, really cool, very inspirational. Tens of thousands of people have personally contacted Vic. He responds to basically any email he gets. He does convention appearances. He makes extra time for people. He is such a huge draw at these conventions that he can do so. And basically, a lot of people have either found strength in the stories that he's been a part of through these various works that he's done, or through his really intense and amazing vocal performances as an actor, has inspired people, all the way down to people will come up and say, hey, I have this problem, he'll give them a hug, or he'll pray with them, or he'll try and give them some words of advice. And one of the ones that really stuck out to me on the super chat that came through, one of them on this interview, was a guy that had, oh my gosh, this dude said he had, I'm assuming it's a guy, said they had everything below their lower intestine removed, which I'm going to assume is also legs. And if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, one of the characters that Vic is absolutely by far best known for is Edward Elric, who, in the process of trying to use alchemy to bring his dead mother back to life, ended up losing his brother's entire body, and it literally cost him an arm and a leg. He lost an arm and lost a leg, and spends the entire series trying to figure out how to get it back. Meanwhile, he's got this mechanical automail to replace it. And a lot of people with physical handicaps of that nature find strength in that character, because Edward's a freaking firecracker. So is Vic. He's the perfect guy for it. So anyways, that's enough. I'm just basking in the afterglow of this excellent interview, and like I said, as soon as I can get a link to it, I will go ahead and put that in. There's really no point linking to the original stream, because once it goes for re-upload, this link may become dead. So, yeah, shout out Raketa Law, shout out Vic Mignogna. I hope he wins this case. And in the meantime, hashtag I stand with Vic, hashtag boycott Funimation. Peace out.